Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Newsroom. I'm Chella Smith with your Middle East U.S. entertainment news here on YouTube. I air on Fridays. I bring you the latest on reforms and economics of Iraq based on reports put out by the Middle East news media outlets. I do these weekly reviews, and they are based off my interests. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Last week, we talked about banks fueling markets, the next phase, customs, sales, debts, DFIs, and the World Bank and World Trade. Let's take a look at this week's headlines. The Sudanese advisor to Association of Private Banks will discuss sanctions on 28 banks in Washington. Sudanese Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani will discuss U.S. sanctions on 28 banks during his visit to Washington, as they fall within the financial and banking reform program. Gold prices reach a new record high due to the U.S. interest rate cuts, speculative buys, and the central bank purchases despite strong U.S. job growth in March. And as gold continues to rise globally for the third consecutive week due to the government's reshuffle and a meeting with Biden and Erdogan in Sudan, Iraq's Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani is set to meet with the U.S. President Joe Biden, or said U.S. president, in mid-April, and the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Baghdad on April 22nd. The visit aims to develop relations between the two countries, discussing the post-international coalition phases, and discuss the oil export profiles from the Kurdistan region. However, Sudan's face political challenges from the Shiite allies and is reportedly considering early elections as a potential threat to his government. The upcoming talks are seen as historic and important for these two countries. Iraqi Bank has launched a comprehensive banking system in its branches in Baghdad and Karbala. Iraqi Bank has launched comprehensive banking systems in Waziraya branches, focusing on electronic transformation and reducing paperwork. The system is being applied at the border crossings and other branches. I promise I won't keep you long today. The Iraqi Central Bank proposed launching financial bonds with high annual interest is to provide a good investment opportunity. The central bank has launched financial bonds with the highest annual interest of 8.5%, aiming to attract capital outside the banking system. Economist Manar Al-Abidi believes that the bonds are attractive due to their high content and good returns on investments. The bonds are guaranteed by sovereign guarantees and can be purchased through the Iraqi Stock Exchange and market brokers. Janine's back on the scene. The Sudanese confirmed that Janine Plasharet that Iraq has successfully completed many transformation requirements and constitutional institutions. Iraq has completed many transformations and constitutional institutional requirements, as confirmed by the UN reports. Prime Minister al-Sudani emphasizes the importance of continued cooperation between Iraq and the United Nations Agency for Support. And the World Bank has expressed its support for Iraq's financial reform programs. Iraqi Finance Minister Taif Sami met with the World Bank Regional Director Jean-Christophe Carre and a Special Representative Richard Abdonar to discuss development projects, support for financial and business sector, and bilateral coordination. Al-Sudani believes that he's meeting with Biden to present a chance to reestablish a new partnership between the two nations. Iraqi Prime Minister Al-Sudani plans to meet with said President Joe Biden mid-April to strengthen the American-Iraqi partnership, focusing on economic relations, combating money laundering, tourist financing, and diffusion regional tensions. The real question is, will al-Sudani bring files such as the oil and gas law? And will he have that ready for Erdogan to sign next month? Or will he come empty-handed? Capital Intelligence has given a stable outlook to the Iraqi Bank. The Capital Intelligence Credit Rating Agency has confirmed that long-term assets of Iraqi Islamic Bank for Investments and Development, the BIIB, has a B negative with a stable outlook. The bank's short-term foreign currency denomination asset ratios remain at a B. The agency also maintains the bank's rating without Iraq at a IQ BBB plus for long-term investments and an IQ A2 for short-term investments. The bank faces major credit challenges due to economic and political weaknesses in Iraq, concentration in assets and customer deposits, and relatively small balance sheets. The government advisor has announced the commencement of reform plans in both government and private banks. Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani is interested in reforming the private and government banking system with a focus on government banks. Private banks have a significant capital disparity, with 78% of capital coming from the government, while government banks account for 85% of activity and assets. Private banks have coexisted on government allocations, exposing them to serious problems, and nearly 29 banks have been denied foreign currency trading. Al-Sudani is supportive of private banks, providing they improve their work. He has issued measures to activate the private banking sector and study the possibility of enhancing the need of branches of private banks abroad in foreign currencies. These measures aim to stimulate the private banking sector activity, diversify the economy, and strengthen its pillars. The Central Bank of Iraq's board of directors will determine the contribution of foreign currency in Iraqi banks and evaluate the situation to benefit the economy. The disclosure of creditors to Iraq, both internally and externally, is being addressed. Iraq's most prominent creditor, including International Monetary Fund, World Bank, Foreign International Agency, German and Japanese and Islamic International Development Fund. The country's external debt settlement through the Paris Club Agreement has ended, and the rest belonging mostly to the Gulf countries. The Iraqi government announces a 50% reduction in the external public debt, reducing it from 19.729 billion in late 2022 to 15.976 billion in 2023 and reaching nearly 8.9 billion this year. And lastly, the request to end the Eid holiday until next Tuesday. Baghdad citizens have called on Prime Minister al-Sudani to extend the Eid al-Fitr holiday to Tuesday instead of Saturday, as it's an exceptional holiday in Iraq. Official working hours will resume on Sunday, April 14th, 2024, with green zone departments working from 2 to 7 p.m. And I'm taking tomorrow off, so you're seeing the news early today. You've been watching Newsroom Weekly Review. I'm Chella Smith with your Middle East U.S. entertainment news on reforms and economics of Iraq. I bring you the latest in our news without having to keep up with all the different outlets. I'm here on YouTube every Friday, so don't forget to subscribe and turn those notification bells on. If you like my content, you can give me a thumbs up. If you really like my content, you can always see a super chat or a super thanks in the comment section below. Again, thank you for being a subscriber, and thank you for visiting Newsroom Chella Smith for your trusted Dinar news. I'll see you guys next week. We'll pick up on Friday's news from Friday to Friday next week. Take care. Make sure you join us Fridays, 4 p.m. with Newsroom Updates with Chella Smith Entertainment News.